Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to episode of World of Tanks. So in this one, I'm going to be showcasing the tortoise as the British the British non-turreted tank destroyer line is top of the tree, of course, for the whole of November, I'm pretty sure. So of course you get a discount on all of the tanks, you get more experience per battle, I'm pretty sure, and all of that. So I actually had the 8015. I only got it like a couple weeks ago, and now of course the whole line is top of the tree. So I actually got the tortoise already, and it's fully upgraded. And this thing, fully upgraded, when you get like all of the good, like a good setup for it, it's just absolutely amazing. It's a damage per minute monster. The way I've got it set up, it has something like 4000 DPM, and I don't even use like a food consumable on there. If I used, is it like pudding and tea or something, if I used that, it'd actually go up to 4200, so it's just the best. It's like, it has that second highest DPM in the game after the Badger, of course the tier 10 British non-turreted tank destroyer, the one after this one. So we are here today with, let me just double check, looks like, yeah, we are with Morna, I guess. Yeah, I guess we are with Morna today on Lakeville, of course, in the encounter version of Lakeville. So this town is even more important than normal because, well, the cap circle is just there, and Morna is taking like the fight to the enemy tortoise, as well. Normally there isn't too many tortoises and like stuff in the games, but I've been seeing a lot more recently because of like the top of the tree event. I've been seeing tortoises, quite a couple more badgers, 8015s, which is good. It kind of like revives tech tree basically. I guess only for the month maybe, but well, people just get ahead and stuff. So this tank, 400 damage, 259mm penetration with the top gun. I'm pretty sure that goes up to something crazy like 326 with APCR, and it has special HESH rounds with ultra high penetration. Well, maybe not. Yeah, basically ultra high penetration for high explosive rounds. 120mm penetration with 515 damage. If you use that, you'd get over 5000 DPM, and 120mm penetration if you're facing things like, well, no, maybe some like non-heavily armored like medium tanks, maybe like the AMX 30 and stuff like that. You could really bump up that DPM, but it looks like Morna over here isn't using that. He isn't packing, or they aren't packing any high explosive rounds, which I think is a mistake. Even when like a tank is side scraping, you can just splash their tracks, do about 200 to 400 damage, and you can keep them tracked because your DPM is so good that you can just keep them tracked. And in this kind of situation, load HE, shoot anywhere, and it would have killed the tortoise, but I'm not really sure even where that shell goes. It just kind of disappears. But yeah, he lost on average 400 damage from that thing. Now the biggest downside to the tortoise is its top speed, 20 kilometers an hour forwards, 10 backwards. It's really slow. And now Morna over here is actually using the modified configuration class 1, which kind of makes the repair speed faster, and it kind of makes like the engine and the fuel tanks more like resistant against like, well, people shooting them, which is kind of useful, but not too useful to be honest. It is basically like a repair kit, but I don't use that. I've got mine set up with a gun rammer, of course, improved ventilation, because you don't really need a good leg drive, or can this tank even, yeah, no, I don't think this can get a, what do you call it, a gun rammer. Not a gun rammer, vert stabs, I'm pretty sure it can't because it's a TD. And I coated optics because my I've got quite a trained crew in it, and with coated optics I get 450 meters of view range. And I don't even have runners and arms on it yet, so, well, it's not the most skilled, but it's skilled enough. But yeah, let's see, as the team crumbles, let's see what more the Tortoise, the DPM monster, can do. They are 3 against 5. Let's see for how long as this KV4 is getting destroyed. Literally more than putting in 2 or even 3 shells against the KV4's 1. And the KV4 has, well, quite a good DPM itself. One of the best, I'm pretty sure, of like the tier 10, the tier 8 heavy tanks. I'm pretty sure it's like up there as one of the best. Don't quote me though, I'm not too sure. Morna is left on his team with the Conqueror, the IS-3, against a standard B, a Carnarvon, or 2 Carnarvons, and a Borsig. And that's where you'd want that high explosive against the Borsig. Normally 3 shots to kill it. With high explosive you could get it in 2 most of the time. Maybe even set it on fire, get an ammo rack, get it out in 1 shot. It definitely is a quite useful shell to have. I actually pack 10 in my Tortoises. I recently got it, as they said. I pack 10 because you never know when you need it. You've got more than enough AP and APCR shells to bring more more high explosive, just for when you need it. So there you go. Morna takes up the first Carnarvon over here, but the Borsig takes up the Conqueror on his team, and now he is left 2 versus 3. The odds aren't looking too good, but at least he has the IS-3 to support him from behind, keep his back safe while he tries to deal with this Carnarvon. Now this is another good thing, like another good place you'd want to have high explosive. If the Carnarvon over here would start side scraping properly, as he over angles over there, if he side scraped well enough, you could just splash high explosive or high explosive squash head ammo on the side, do about 200, 300, maybe even 400 damage, and take him out quickly without like bouncing him and stuff. But over here, Morna is left 1 versus 3 with this Borsig, but this Borsig just stands no chance. Even if with its 128mm gun, it's like a 10-second reload. Morna could easily put in 2 shells in the time it takes the Borsig to put in 1. The DPM on this tank is just, well, it's basically the best tier for tier. Now Stand B comes out of the cap circle and he is full health, and he is definitely a lot faster than Morna, but it seems like he has some lag problems, or maybe high ping or something, or maybe he has just never seen a Tortoise before and doesn't know how to shoot it. But if it was like a good enough player, he'd take a hit, get him in the Commander's Cupola at the top, which isn't too heavily armoured like the rest of the front, which is 273. Morna misses over here. Stand B stands no chance over here, as Morna puts in the last shell, takes him out, and takes this amazing game to the win. So as you can see over here, Ace Tanker, Steel Wall, High Caliber, Top Gun for those 7 kills. Let's see over here, 9,738 damage, 1,834 base experience, 36 shots fired, 34 hit, and 28 penetrated, giving us that near 10,000 damage. You just don't see that. I've had some pretty good games with my Tortoise. I'm pretty sure the highest was just under 5,000, which is a pretty decent game, but nothing compared to this. It's literally half of what Morna did over here. And the armor might not be great, but it's definitely good enough. He blocked 5,890 damage in this game. He actually made 50k profit, 50,000 credits profit, which is definitely decent enough. Yeah, absolutely tactical takedown of a game. Definitely carried his team to success, as the second highest damage done on his team was this Waffenträger Aufpanzer 4 2300. I say absolutely carried his team to success. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.